Hello and welcome back to TST. If you're new to the channel, tap on the subscription button and press the notification bell so you can receive news and updates that you can rely on daily. President Trump says Obama hasn't endorsed Biden because he knows something that you don't know. President Donald Trump asserted on Wednesday the reason former President Barack Obama hasn't endorsed his former Vice President Joe Biden is because the 44th Commander-in-Chief knows something. The context of Trump's remarks during the daily coronavirus task force briefing was a question regarding Senator Bernie Sanders' announcement earlier in the day that he was suspending his presidential campaign but would hold on to his delegates and seek to win more in the upcoming primary contests. Now, is he dropping out or not? Trump asked. That's not dropping out. When you keep your delegates and then you want more delegates before you get to the convention, that's a weird deal going on there. I don't know what's happening. The president then noted that Obama has yet to endorse Biden. And I don't know why President Obama hasn't supported Joe Biden a long time ago, Trump said. There is something he feels is wrong. Why isn't? Well, he'll come out. I'm sure he's got to come out at some point because he certainly doesn't want to see me for 4 more years. The president continued, suggesting there is a reason Obama hasn't endorsed Biden, which he felt he knew, but the reporters were not dialed in yet. He knows something that you don't know, that I think I know, but you don't know, so it'll be interesting, Trump said, referring to Obama. Take a watch.
We know that Bernie Sanders has dropped out today.
I did see that today.
Yeah.
Well, he didn't really drop out. He didn't really. What about his delegates? I mean, he said he's going to keep his delegates, and which is sort of interesting. He's going to keep his delegates, and he'd like to get more. Now, is he dropping out or not? That's not dropping out. When you keep your delegates and then you want more delegates before you get to the convention, that's a weird deal going on there. I don't know what's happening. And I don't know why President Obama hasn't supported Joe Biden a long time ago. There's something he feels is wrong. Why isn't he'll come out? I'm sure he's got to come out at some point because he certainly doesn't want to see me for 4 more years. We're not. We think a little bit differently. You know what? I'll tell you, it does amaze me that President Obama hasn't supported Sleepy Joe. It just hasn't happened. When's it going to happen? When is it going to happen? Why isn't it? He knows something that you don't know, that I think I know, but you don't know. So it'll be interesting. But with Bernie, I saw his standard fare today. I watched. And I hope that a lot of Bernie Sanders people, just like they did last time, we got a tremendous percentage of Bernie people, and I think they voted for me largely because of trade, because Bernie and I agree on trade. We agree that the United States has been ripped off by virtually every country they do business with. The difference is I've done a lot about it, and I'm doing more about it, and we've made incredible trade deals, including USMCA, the deal with China, and then all of a sudden that gets disturbed by this virus situation. But China has to spend almost $250 billion on purchasing our products, $40 to $50 billion with our farmers. And the Bernie Sanders people are big believers on what I'm saying on trade, and I got a lot of them in the last election that surprised people, but it didn't surprise me. No, those are great people. They're great people. But I just, look, I'm looking at Bernie Sanders. I watched this morning, and I said, what is that all about? Mike, you saw that, the delegates. He's not giving up his delegates. He's keeping them, and he said he wants to get more of them. And I think he's doing it to negotiate, I assume, but I don't know. That's a hard thing to do. Yeah, Jeff, go ahead.
He left the mystery hanging out there and moved on to the next question. In fairness, Obama did not endorse his former Secretary of State, Hillary Clinton, until June 2016, after she had secured the number of pledged delegates needed to win the nomination. At least 2 possibilities immediately come to mind regarding the knowledge Trump is suggesting that Obama is now privy to. First, the 44th president somehow knows or suspects that Biden will not ultimately be chosen as the Democratic nominee, though his former number 2 seemingly is the presumptive one now. According to Real Clear Politics, Biden currently has 1,217 pledged delegates to Sanders' 914. A candidate must win 1,991 pledged delegates to secure the nomination. It is unclear when or if many of the remaining state primary contests will happen before the Democratic convention, which itself may take place virtually. If no candidate comes into the convention with the necessary pledged delegates from the primary contests, it will become a contested nomination fight, where anyone, like New York Governor Andrew Cuomo or even Clinton, could emerge as the nominee. The second possibility is that Trump is implying Obama knows the gaffe-prone and aging Biden is not up to the task of being chief executive of the nation. If Biden were elected this November, he would be the oldest person at 78 to assume or even hold the office of president. When Ronald Reagan finished his second term, he was 77 years old. Trump would be 78 when leaving office if he served another 4 years. Though Biden has been gaffe-prone throughout his career in public office, the frequency and the nature of the flubs seem to be more pronounced recently and perhaps related to age. In at least one instance, Biden did not even know what state he was in. Trump has raised the issue of Biden's mental fitness to serve on multiple occasions, including by tweeting a montage of the former Delaware senator's gaffes last month.
Chuck Graham, state senator's here. Chuck, stand up, Chuck. Let him see you. Oh, God love you. What am I talking about?
A man who will be the next president of the United States, Barack America.
At a Fox News town hall event in Pennsylvania last month, Trump said, "Then we have this crazy thing that happened, right? On Tuesday, which he thought was Thursday. But he also said 150 million people were killed with guns and that he was running for the United States Senate. There's something going on there." The New York Times reported last August that Obama and Biden spoke, quote, at least a half dozen times before Mr. Biden decided to run, and Mr. Obama took pains to cast his doubts about the campaign in personal terms. "You don't have to do this, Joe, you really don't," Obama told Biden last year before the campaign launch, quote, according to a person familiar with the exchange, the Times added. Further, Obama instructed Biden's campaign staff that they needed to protect the candidate if he did run, so he did not, quote, embarrass himself or damage his legacy. That ship seemingly has sailed. But it'll be interesting to see if Biden does in fact become the nominee, or if what Trump understands that Obama knows is that the former vice president simply is not up to the task of being commander-in-chief. Share your thoughts and responses in the comments down below. If you've liked this report, let us know by tapping that like button down below, share the news among friends and family, and don't forget to subscribe to our channel. Thank you for watching. Stay tuned for more news and updates on TST. I'm David Ravine, and I'll see you in the next one. Till then, stay home, stay healthy, and stay safe.